Hello YouTube, my name is Maureen and welcome to Green Reads. I hope you guys had a fabulous Easter, Passover, I know that's still going, 420 for all my 420 friends, hope it was a good time. Um, Regardless, hope that was awesome for everybody. I have a review for you today. I'm very excited to review this. I bought this book. I initially saw it when it first came out in the hardback. And I was like, wow, I really need to just like get that book. I don't know, it just seemed like super intriguing. Then I was like chilling in the Barnes and Noble and I saw it on one of the big tables in paperback and I was like, oh, it's a sign. I have to get this book. So I did, and I'm going to talk about it today. And it is called After. Talk about that weird reflection. Like, what is that? That's like really. Alright, that's freaking me out. Let's like move it over here. Oh, so much better. Okay. This book is called After Visiting Friends, A Son's Story by Michael Hainey. Um, and it is a memoir about a man named Michael Hainey. His father worked for a big newspaper in Chicago. I can't remember if it's the Sun, the Chicago Times, the Chicago Tribune. Can't remember which one it is. But wakes up for school one day and finds out his father is dead. Just wakes up to find his father dead. And it was all a very big kind of secret as to why he died. Nobody really talked about it too much. And as he started to do more and more research into his father's death, he found one of the obituaries that had mentioned his father's death had stated that he had passed away after visiting friends, which is where the title comes from. And that spawns a very, very intricate and long investigation on Michael, Mr. Haney's part, on his father's death and just talking to his friends, learning about, his life, um, because, he was a very young boy when his father passed away. He pretty much travels across the country, to find out more information about the type of man his father was and who he fraternized with and things like that. Um, the book is very, very reminiscent of Mad Men, and Mad Men is on its final season, so I read this and I was getting amped up for Mad Men. Um, but it, kind of like there's like this brotherhood in newspaper advertising, not advertising, just in like the newspaper world at that time. There was a very big brotherhood, so you kind of learn about that in the book. It's a lot about family and the secrets families keep in order to kind of like save face and to like, I don't know, keep everyone together for the sake of the good, I guess. Um, Michael Haney has a fabulous way of bringing you into his life. By the end of it, you feel like you have been just sitting and listening to him, and that you just know him. Like you just feel like you know him. This book also, if you've ever lost somebody in your life that's very close to you, um, which I have, I'm sure everybody has. Um, it brings you this like immense sense of like, wow, someone understands me, someone's been there, someone knows like the struggle, like he knows the struggle is real. That's pretty much the best way to put it. He writes very effortlessly. Just I don't know. He brings you into this world which most people are very like not don't know much about. Like I really didn't know a lot about, you know, not like just like the newspaper business back then. Didn't know much about it, but he kind of just like envelops you and like just like here, come into this world. like, and we will let you in, and you're just gonna get thrown into it. But you're gonna get thrown into it very gently because we're gonna tell you everything about it. No, no, it just had a very like welcoming sense. Is this, writing style is very welcoming. Um, I did enjoy all of the people in his life. I did enjoy reading about all of them. It's a shame that he didn't get to meet one of the people that he learned about in his journeys. I wish he could have. That really would have just made the closure feeling a whole lot more, I don't know. It would have, everything would have come like full circle. But obviously you can't really write the, I don't know, you can't really change what's true or what's happened in your life. So I think, I don't know, everything was just meant to be in this book. Let me give you a page count. A page count. It looks as if it comes in at right around 300 pages. So what I would consider an average size book. Definitely average size. There are some photos sprinkled in here too, which are very interesting. They're after in the chapter breaks, you'll see photos of Michael Hainey's childhood and photos of his father when he was younger. It's just all very interesting and very, I don't know, if you're into like that type of thing like I am. Um, if you are into Mad Men, if you're into the 1960s, if you're into just vintage, if you're into that, if you're into memoirs, if you're into mystery, if you're into suspense, I would definitely 110% recommend this book. Also, Michael invites everyone on the back to join him as a member of the After Visiting Friends community. So there is a whole community of people who have read this book and kind of experienced the same exact things. They are on Facebook, facebook.com/aftervisitingfriends. He also has a website, aftervisitingfriends.com. If you want to find out more about this book and about his story. Also, he has a Twitter account, it's at Michael Hainey, which is super cool because I tweeted at him and said that I felt so much closure after reading his book, and he took time out of his day to tweet me back. I just thought that was so dang cool because I love when authors do that. I really do. Authors just make me feel warm and fuzzy. But if you want to read this book, if you liked any of the things that I talked about earlier, I suggest you give this book a try. Even if you're not into something like memoirs, nonfiction, give it a shot. Open up your mind, open up your heart to the world of memoir. That's all I have to say, really. But definitely check it out. That's about it. I just think it's so perfect. It's probably one of my favorite books this year, I must admit. One of the favorite books I've read this year. So I think that's about it. Another video coming this week. Keep in touch. Stay tuned, YouTube, till we meet again.